heart and soul of the game is at the boxing voice. Ain't no other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.
So you've learned not to engage unless it's the right time, I guess is the key.
Just getting back on my game, boxing more, on the inside, the exchanges and not sticking around to take fire back. Just a lot of stuff we worked on. With the Thurman fight, we worked on a lot of boxing. But just not being very active in the ring, it's not the same. You can work on it, but when you got live fire in front of you, it changes everything. We go back to like baseball players. You can hit off the pitching machine all day, but as soon as you get somebody in there throwing curveballs and changing the speed and hitting different spots and angles, that's where guys start getting freezed up.
Love the baseball analogies. Yeah.
It's about staying active. I haven't been that active, in the last couple of years. So, me and my team sat down, and pretty much that's what's been hurting me a lot is not being sharp, not being active. The year layoffs, half-year layoffs, stuff like that. No matter what I've done it before, but I'm not 20, 25 no more. So, everything changes.
And staying active is the name of the game, and that's what's on the agenda for you now.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the thing is staying active and keeping my tools sharp. Shaking off that ring rust. It takes a couple of fights, to shake it off. You may think you're feeling good in the gym, but everything changes when you're in that actual fight ring. So that's the biggest thing is staying active and getting back on my game, getting my tools sharp.
And so much has happened, with Casey, with Goose and Tudor, with now Al Haymon. What difference has that made?
Well, with Al Haymon, now the fights could be made, very quick, and there ain't no back and forth arguing or bad stuff going on. It's just everything's so smooth and everybody's happy. So it makes life a lot easier, inside the ring and outside of the ring.
What can you tell us about Martinez?
He's one of those guys that likes to exchange. He's a bit dirty, uses his head a lot, elbows, and then.
It sounds like it sounds like the same kind of guy as you had in your sixth fight, right?
Exactly. I think they kind of look alike too.
Do they really? Freddie Castro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just got to be prepared for everything. That's one of the biggest things is being prepared. And you may think you're prepared and you're in shape and you're great, but nothing's the same as staying active and fighting.
Is there anything that you are taking away from the Thurman fight that you can use for this fight?
Yeah, like I said, being active. I think that's what really hurt me during the fight. It took me a little bit of a few rounds to get started, but once I got started, it was hard to stop me. As you've seen Thurman, he came out pretty banged up in the fight. So, but that has to do with, being not very active. So, previous fights, before that when I was active, it's just right out the gate, come out, firing, letting them go, combination after combination. Once that first bell ring, I just put my foot on the gas and won't let off. Not being in the ring for long periods of time, you start to fade away from that. So, that's why, one of the biggest things I said is being active and being on it.